Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and I am here to make this cute birthday card. This was a swap that I did for, I think it's a New Occasions catalog. We had to make 20 cards, and then we got 20 different back, and this is the swap that I made. So I thought I would give you a rundown. So let's get started. We are going to be using the new stamp set from the Occasions catalog called Cool Treats and the Framelits Frozen Treats. You can get this in a bundle and save 10%. I'm going to use the new stitched shapes. These are available. Yay! They're back in stock. And then this new Impressions, let's see, what's it called? Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. That's a mouthful. And you know, I have the sweater one and I never used it. I don't know if I was scared of it or what, but this is so cool. I mean, wait until we get to this part. It is just, I don't know if you can see, it really truly looks like it's 3D. It is so neat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White, and I'm using the thick Whisper White. And this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we will fold that in half. Take our bone folder and give that a good crease. You're going to need a piece of Pool Party that is 4 by 5 1/4, and that is what we're going to use our new Impressions embossing folder on. So let's get that in here. And you do want to make sure that this is kind of straight because it is it's a pattern, so you'd be able to see if it was crooked. We're going to bring in our big shot here. Let's see, what do I got in here? I got it in the magnetic platform, so we'll take that out, and I'm going to bring in the big shot platform. You only, with these impression folders, because they are so thick, you only need one plate. So we're going to put this right on top of the big shot platform, put our plate on there, and we're going to run that through. Okay. And then just look at this. It truly, truly looks like it's 3D. It is so cool. That's the back side. So neat. All right, while we have the big shot out, let's get our other little piece. We'll bring in our thin die adapter, our other plate. We're going to need another scrap of Pool Party, and we're going to use this little scoop of ice cream right here. So we'll put that right there. And then we're going to need a piece of, what is this called? Peekaboo Peach. And we're going to be using the biggest oval in the stitched shapes. And we'll get that on there. And we'll just get these cut. We're going to have to cut another one, but I want to stamp on that one first. So we'll just get these ones done. Get this out of the way for the moment. And here's our little scoop of ice cream. And here is our peach oval. Let's put these away so that I do not lose them. All right. Okay, you're going to need another piece of Whisper White, just a scrap. And this is where I'm going to do my stamping on. All right, and we're going to take the little ice cream cone shape, this shape right here. And then we're also going to take the ice cream. Let's see, we need some blocks here. And another one. Don't need that. We are going to use the crumb cake for the ice cream. This over here a little bit. And the Watermelon Wonder for the scoop of ice cream. So I'm going to get out my stamping pierce mat for this. Oh, and I totally did that piece of peach wrong, I just noticed. Let's see, so and then we're gonna hold it for a second to let that all soak in. The peach one I should have used the scallop on. It's a good thing I have to cut again. All right. And then the ice cream scoop with the Watermelon Wonder. Make sure we get a good inking on here. All right. All right, and hopefully I'm not sticking my head too much in the frame. And I'm going to hold that one down because this one is a good solid image, so it's going to take a minute to soak up the ink into the paper. All right. Get these out of the way. All right. Now, the last thing that I want to stamp is this little piece of ice cream here, little scoop, and I'm taking, it's kind of like a little shadow, and I'm putting that right here at the edge. And then I'm also taking these little sprinkles and I'm putting those right there so that I can put those on together. All right, I'm going to put this one on a little closer and a little straighter. There we go. And it doesn't need to be perfect. Then I'm going to take my pool party. And I'm just going to all right. There we go. All right, so I'm going to have to bring my Big Shot back in here. And I'm going to have to get another piece of Peekaboo Peach. This out of the way. All right. Tape Shop platform back in. Except I think I'm going to use my magnetic platform. And my cutting pad, my paper. I need the biggest shape here. And I don't know if this is going to fit here. It may. I'm going to put this up so that the ice cream cone is down towards the bottom. I need to get my layering ovals here. Let me see which one I used. No. Okay, so I used the largest of the layering ovals. I made this card a few weeks ago, so I don't remember. I need the largest of the layering ovals, and we'll set that on here. Make sure that's up and even. Okay. And then our other plate. All right, so here is our scallop. And then our stitched oval. All right, let's go ahead and get this piece put together here. All right, the other thing you're going to need is you're going to need a piece of Whisper White. That is 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. And as you can see, this is already done. This was left over from my swaps, and I wasn't going to make another one, so I'm just going to use that. The sentiment is in from the same set, the Cool Treats. See, I hope your day is as sweet as you are. And I just stamped that on there with the crumb cake ink. And then I took some washi tape from the same suite, and I just put washi tape all along the edge here. See, you can see I made a mistake, so I used the other side. But this was left over, like I said, from my card swap. So, all right, so the first thing we're going to do is take our piece of Pool Party, and we'll use the glue so that it gets down in all the grooves, because this is really deeply etched. And we will put that on first. And we'll just wiggle that in so that we have an equal border on all 4 sides. All right. This piece of Watermelon Wonder is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2, and that is going to go right here. But let's add our little piece of white first. And that just gets centered right in the middle, the edge, and make sure the borders on the top and the bottom are the same. It's going edge to edge. All right. And then we'll take some more glue, and we'll put glue on the back of that, since the piece that it's being adhered to has a lot of texture in it. And I'd say I'm going about 1/2 inch up from the bottom, even on side to side. All right, here we go. All right, and this is going to go on with a dimensional. Let's see, got a bunch of edges here. And that's going to go right on top. And then this and this are going to adhere together. And we'll make sure that our scallops are even all the way around. All right, I think I got it. I got it off some, but it was stuck, so I'm not unstucking it. Okay, so on the top of this, since this is raised up a little bit, I'm going to put a dimensional. Let's see, did I put a dimensional on the bottom? I did. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the whole thing. All right. And this goes in the middle, right like that. All right, then I took my clear Wink of Stella and I just outlined and dotted these little sprinkles or whatever they are. And then I did the whole Watermelon Wonder ice cream piece. All right, there we go. All right, and then on the inside, from the same stamp set, I took the Happiest Birthday. Make sure that is straight on there. And I'm using the crumb cake again. Get out my piercing mat. Make sure that's good and inked up. Just gently walk it across the pad. All right. And then that goes right there. And again, I'm going to hold this because it's kind of got a thicker font on the bottom. You want it to soak into the paper. Gives it a better image. All right, and there you have it. So this is the one that we just made. This is the one that I made for my swap. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.